tie. Then CJ and the Texans. Baltimore, the Chiefs' primary competition.
Can we be honest here?
We should.
No competition.
In the AFC, there is no competition.
Yeah, there we go.
They are. You guys can say, here's the facts. If not for the one objectively bad half of football Patrick Mahomes has played as an NFL starter, the Chiefs would have won this conference 5 years in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
five years in a row. And so instead, they had to settle for winning it 4 of the last 5 and losing in overtime in the one in the middle. The Chiefs have eliminated from the postseason, either directly or by proxy of whooping their ass in the division so many times they don't make the postseason, every team in the AFC in Mahomes' tenure, except for the 2 teams that never make the postseason, the Jets and the Patriots. Every other one, the Dolphins, the Bills, the entire AFC North, they've gotten, the entire AFC South, they've gotten, and the entire AFC West.
When does this start? When are you drawing the line?
The Chiefs, since Mahomes has been there, have knocked out of the postseason every team in the AFC North, every team in the AFC South.
We played I don't want to go back and do Patriots, Mahomes stuff.
Oh, I totally agree. The Patriots back when they were a relevant, good football team.
Okay, but you can't say they don't never knock out the Patriots. They can't accept the Patriots. Well, accept the Patriots because we knocked you guys out.
Okay, all right. I'm going to have a Chiefs competition discussion that doesn't involve the Patriots.
Well, then don't tell me Mahomes knocks out all the teams except the Patriots because when they played, Brady beat Mahomes.
Yes, I
That's
understand
what I'm saying.
that.
You can continue.
Okay, the point I was making that I think the audience understood was he's not going to get the opportunity to check them off the list because they don't make the postseason. So I don't think they have a rival. Maybe Wilds thinks it's the Pats 6 years ago.
I don't think
they have a rival.
I'm just trying to correct you.
Look, they should be. I don't know if they are. They should be the favorites in AFC because they should be better than they were last year. Everything says they will. The defense more experienced. The offense, now you got some real speed, some real receivers that should make them better. But the facts are, Nick, they haven't won it 5 straight years, the conference, and no team has ever won 3 straight Super Bowls. That's a huge fact over 100 years of NFL football.
But they don't have to win a Super Bowl this year.
Or I should say the Super Bowl era.
Yeah, but they don't to make the
they
Super
just
Bowl.
have to get there.
Yeah.
But the AFC is the better conference, too. So, if you want to, like I said, the Chiefs probably should be favored.
Can we stop at this slander that the NFC is somehow easy? Can we ask, are we acting like the 49ers don't have a squad, the Rams, the Detroit Lions, the Eagles, the Packers? Like, stop acting like the NFC is nothing here. Like, it's just so bizarre that they keep doing that. Like, everyone always acts like the NFC is just this garbage conference, and it's just not true. It's just not true. And to say that the Chiefs don't have any competition is also dumb. It's also dumb. Nick picks and chooses when he wants to act like it was these were tough games. He admitted, I forget now, weeks ago, about the Bills almost beating the Chiefs. Okay, he admitted that. And now he's saying there's no competition. Those games, the Chiefs easily could have lost to the Bills. The Ravens easily could have beaten the Chiefs. I understand they didn't. No one is saying that they didn't. So please spare the dumb comments in the section saying that. Well, the Chiefs beat them, therefore. I understand that. The Chiefs won. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I get it. Try to come up with something different to say than just that. Because those games were obviously competitive. They obviously were. They were not runaways. They came down to the very end. Same thing against the 49ers. It came down to the very end, literally overtime. The Chiefs can be beaten. That is just a fact. They have competition. If you want to say that you think that the Chiefs are going to win the AFC, that's fine. I totally get that argument. But to inflate it and act like the Chiefs have no competition at all is just dumb. It's just dumb. I don't care if you're a mega Chiefs fan. You can still admit that there's competition. The Texans are coming. The Ravens are coming. The Bills are coming. Heck, even the Jets are coming if they're actually legitimately healthy. The Chiefs did not go undefeated. If the Chiefs went undefeated and then won the Super Bowl and were blowing out teams by 14, 21 points or so, then yes, I would agree that there is no competition. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. So stop acting. And again, this is where Nick also cooks the books, and that's why Wild was getting upset, because he was like acting like no one has ever beaten the Chiefs ever in the Mahomes era, and yet literally he pointed, well, wait a second, what are you talking about? Tom Brady and the Patriots literally knocked out Patrick Mahomes. So just admit that. That's how you know Nick is being so, I don't want to say conniving, that's too strong of a word, but misleading and exaggerating, because he wants to take out, because he goes, except for that one bad half when they lost. You can't say except that. You can't say except for when they lost to this team, and except for when he lost to that team, they don't lose. That's not the way it works. You have to look at the picture as a whole. Under that logic, Tom Brady is undefeated in Super Bowls, except for those flukes when, the Giants and Eli Manning and the Eagles with Nick Foles. Outside of those fluke times, Tom Brady has won every single Super Bowl. It's like, what are you talking about? That's not how reality works. So these types of discussions drive me crazy, because it's not real. It's not actual real. It's just fan pandering. And if you're a Chiefs fan, you'll watch that and you start whistling and waving around your noisemakers and shooting off, the little confetti things like it's New Year's Eve. That's right. What Nick Wright is saying is right. He knows. You're just a hater. And then if you say the opposite, right, you're just a hater. You're a hater. If you say, whoa, wait a second, the Chiefs can lose the AFC. Of course they have competition. Then everyone comes in droves saying, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. That's what they say every year. Okay. If Patrick Mahomes wins 20 Super Bowls, I will all owe you guys $10,000, okay? I'll just, each of you, each get $10,000. If Patrick Mahomes wins 20 Super Bowls, if he just wins the next 10 Super Bowls in a row, because apparently there's just never any competition, or if he just wins the AFC 5 more years in a row, mark it down in this video. Mark it down. Patrick Mahomes wins another 5 AFC championships. I've just been wrong about everything. And everyone who saves a copy of this video and then emails it to me 5 years from now, $10,000. You each get 10 grand. It's just, do you see how dumb and exaggeratory statements like that are? So it's just frustrating. It's just like, it's not even like entertaining. Like at first when I brought up this clip, I was like, oh, this will be interesting. They'll talk about what Baltimore has, and can Baltimore beat, Kansas City? How will the matchup be? And on September 5th. And instead, we just get this nonsense. There's no competition. There's no competition. That's nonsense. We know that is nonsense, okay? Every single year that they ended up winning, it came down to like the final play, the final drive. Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs found a way to win. Credit to them, without a doubt. Credit to Patrick Mahomes. Credit to Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, Spags, and the whole rest of them. Chris Jones, all of them. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. If you think that there's no competition, then I really do not know what to say to you. And it's just not the reality. And there's nothing to even really say more than this, because it's just they're the best, no one can beat them, this, that, and it's just dumb. It really is. It's just dumb. There's no other way to spin it. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. And it's not the content that I like to consume. And I love this show, obviously. That's why I do it. I love The Herd. I love the show. I love really just those two shows more than anything at this point. But when they have segments like this, I just don't know what to say or do. I really don't. Like, if I'm at home, if you're at home and watching this, if you're not a Kansas City Chiefs fan, like, how do you perceive this? Are you like, this is entertaining? This is dumb? Do you just skip it? Like, how do you do it? Because I seriously, like, when I watch this, I'm just like, why am I going to waste my time? And then I get conditioned. If I wasn't reacting to these videos and making this channel, if I saw this video come up on YouTube, I would just skip it. I would not click it. Same thing if it was on TV and I see that they're now coming up to a Chiefs segment. I'm just like, I'm not going to listen to this. This is just going to be nonsense. And at least if there was like maybe Greg Jennings there, or like other people there, Mangini, you would say, oh, all right, there'll be some pushback. This will be fun. You'll watch them kind of go back and forth. But that's not what this segment is. It's just nonsense. And to me, it's just a way to try to keep inflating Chiefs fans, get the clicks, get the subscribers, and it's just like, it's just nonsense to me. It's not real, it's not authentic, and it's not enjoyable. And I was bummed as soon as I like when I was watching this. When I first played this, I was all like, all right, yeah, great, let's see, this will be interesting. And then as soon as I realized what the clip was about to play, a part of me really just wanted to turn it off and just be like, guys, I'm not doing this. And actually, I wouldn't even say, guys, I'm not doing this. I was just going to turn it off and delete the video that I'm recording right now and not even post it because there's no point. It's like, what are we doing here? This is not interesting sports conversation to me. And I have to imagine you don't find it that interesting either. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Moving forward, I really don't know how much more Chiefs stuff, specifically with Nick Wright, I'll have the heart to do because it's just not interesting to me. It's really not. Like comments like that there is no competition is just silly to me. And then when he tries to cook the books and act like no one can beat them or no one has beaten them, it's just nonsense. It's just pandering nonsense. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys think? Do you think the Chiefs have competition in the AFC or can nobody beat them? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.